Hi, everyone. How is everyone today? Let's see. We got Jen Reeves, Leslie, working on textured cabins. Great. Oh, good. I'm glad it's working out good for you, honey. Yeah, I like that one. Matter of fact, I just started another textured cabin rectangle this morning. Just a few minutes ago. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let's see. Lori, Misha Lee, Michael, uh, Nisi. Hi, Diane. Hi, Zoila. Let's see. Dawn. Hi, Laura. I'm trying to see everyone. Everyone. Denise, Scrimshaw, Rose. Thummies have been thumbed. Awesome. We love thummies. Maria. Hi. Hi, Bonnie. Tracy. Hi. Sandra's here. Deb Dow. Hi, honey. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Fuzzy Butt. Erica. Hi. Okay. DNA given. Yes. Thumbs. The thumbs help. I don't know. It's all about the algorithm thing. I don't worry about that stuff too much. Hi, Rosie. How are you, sweetheart? Trish. Hi. Yes, go Pats tomorrow. I got my Patriot t-shirt on. My other Patriots t-shirt. Yeah. Hi, Lorene. How are you, sweetie? I hope everyone is well today. Okay, I got Happy Meal and I got a few more Boggy Blanket. We were at 93. If you don't know what that number is, I'm on a mission to send in 100 blankets this year to my charity of choice, which is Camp Boggy Creek in Eustis, Florida. I know most of you are aware of it, but if there's anyone new that doesn't know, it's a camp for chronically ill children in Florida that was began, words, get them out, by Paul Newman and General Schwarzkopf. And it's for chronically ill children. So they can just go to camp. They otherwise wouldn't be able to. They have full medical staff that volunteers. So if anything happens with the kids, they can, be taken care of, which is great. And they get to just go be kids for a week or a weekend or, and their families get to come and just be, able to relate with other families that are going through the same thing they are. So I'm so grateful to have my family healthy. I have 3 healthy kids, 4 healthy grandchildren, and it's my way to thank God for that. So that is my charity of choice. Oh, I'm so glad, honey. I'm so glad we can inspire others to help out. Where can you find Bloomers? Just email me, Penny. I'll send it to you. Okay, Granny's Bloomers. So that's been my mission, is to get 100 blankets sent out. I'm at 93 as of my last live, which I think was Monday. So I got 4 more done since then. This is the one I had started then. Oh, I was working on the yarn bath. Yeah, and you know what? Just being here is supportive. You don't have to. I mean, if you live out of the country, shipping is unbelievably crazy. So everyone understands that. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you from Ireland? Sandra. Thank you, honey. Sandra just gifted 5 memberships. That's awesome. Let's see who got them. Penny. Luana. Tracy. Debbie. Alexandra. Nice. Hi, Sugar. How are you, sweetie? So yeah, that's my charity of choice. Like I say, I was so blessed to have healthy children and healthy grandchildren. I want to give back. So this is my way of doing it. And my original plan was to send 50 blankets in this year. But then we lost one of our sweet souls, Nana June, and she used to always send in as many as she could. Last year, I know she sent 50. So I decided to double it in honor of Nana June. So, yeah. Yeah, I think they are on Jaxie's website. You're right, Denise. Go to creationsbyjax.com. All my patterns are there. All my free patterns that I wrote for Boggy, they're all there. So, yeah. So the memberships, I have 2 tiers of members. $1.99 a month is my coffee members. They just keep me in coffee and help with shipping and support the channel that way. For $4.99 a month, what I do is they call blanket members, and you get your name put into the drawing every month for one of my blankets. Not a boggy size blanket, a full size blanket that I've made. So far we've had 2 monthly drawings, and that's been great. I love doing that. I like to give back. I really appreciate the support. So, okay, let's see. That I was at 93. So 94, I had, like I said, last Monday, I was working with the knotted yellow. Well, I held it with that blue, and I did textured cabin rectangle. So it's 2 308s held together, and that's textured cabin rectangle. So if you know how to do textured cabin back and forth or textured cabin squared, I started out like the back and forth one and did the loops, the foundation loops. So all I did was 10 inches. So whatever yarn, whatever hook you're going to use, measure 10 inches if you want to make it for boggy, because that'll give you the 40 by 50. It'll give you a 10-inch difference. If you want to make it bigger, that's fine. Whatever you want to make, whatever size you want to make. Textured cabin throw is the back and forth. This is in the round, like textured cabin squared. But what I did was I started it out with the foundation chain, the foundation loops, like textured cabin throw, but I went in the round. So I did 10 inches because I want a 10-inch difference from the width to the length, and that's the easiest way to figure it out. Any rectangle, if you're going to start from the middle, start with a 10-inch chain or loops or however you start, and that'll give you a 10-inch difference in your width and length. Hi, Miss Billy. How are you, honey? So that's textured cabin rectangle. So I didn't write the pattern up or anything. I mean, it's the same as kind of a combination of the 2 others. So if you know how to, if you've got the patterns for the other 2, you'll be able to figure this one out. Just do a 10-inch, like I say, for boggy, for 40 by 50. That's their perimeters. Just do a 10-inch foundation loop row and go into each side, and you'll get and then start doing the textured cabin. So I love the texture. It's so squishy. So squishy. So that's 94. I got Happy Mail from Miss Billy, too. I'll show you that after. This one is on Fiber Spider's YouTube channel. This is called Corded Shells. I used that. Let's see. I got labels everywhere again. I go through so much here. The Crafter's Secret that I had showed the other day in Fabulous. And it's a red hat ombre. Not going to remember the name of the colorway. But I did corded shells, a square. I loved it. It came out great. I think it came out awesome. So it's a 40-inch square. My camera's keep moving things the wrong way. But yeah, I like how it gives you the texture. So it's really pretty. Corded shells. Yeah, corded shells. Yeah. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Colette. Hi, Fran. I don't know if I'm missing people. Sorry. Sandra will catch you. So that's 99, 95. 96, I had made this one, but it was a little too big. So I took some of the border off it. So it took textured corner to corner in red and black and like a gray-black mix. So, yeah, I had 2 more sections of border that I had put around this one. So I just pulled it out, and now it's boggy size. So there you go. I just striped it out with the red and black and that gray mix. Yeah. So that one is, what did I say? I got to keep looking. 495, 96. 96. 97, I finished yesterday. This is the yarn that Juan had sent me, that Premier Puzzle Cotton. Premier Puzzle Cotton. It's 47 acrylic, 43 cotton, 349 yards. This colorway is Carnival. He sent me 4 of them. I used 3 and a little bit of the 4th cake. And I did a modern granny rectangle. So, yeah, it came out really pretty. The colors look really nice. So that's modern granny rectangle. Number 97. Almost there. 3 to go. And I'll hit my 100 Get these all mailed out to the kids. Yeah, the colors are really pretty. I had never worked with this yarn before. It's great. I would definitely recommend this yarn. It's really soft. It's nice to work with. It says it's a 4-weight, but it's a thick 4. It's a very, very generous 4. I used a 6.5mm tulip with this tulip hook, and it's got a little bit of drape. It's nice. Yeah, really soft. So hopefully the kids will like it. Okay. And the one I'm working on now, like I said, is I pulled purple Red Hot Ombre in purple. What's it called? Violet. Red Hot Ombre in violet. And I'm using Premier Just Yarn in white. Changing colors every round. And this is going to be another textured cabin rectangle. So I wasn't sure how it was going to come out changing colors every round. I hadn't done that yet. But it's working out good. So again, I did the foundation loops. I did 10 inches. This is 4-weight yarn. I'm using a 6mm hook. And I like how the texture is really showing up because the texture rows are white. So you can really see it, you know. It's coming out cool. So, yeah, that one I just started a little bit ago. That'll be 98. After that will be 2 more. It's crazy. Crazy. And I can get these done, get them all shipped out to Nancy, and start working on other things. There's other things I want to work on. So I'll still do boggy blankets. I just will start putting them away for next year. Because yeah, I am carrying the yarn underneath. Yep. When you change colors every row, you just carry the yarn. I just carry it up behind you. You don't even see it. You don't even see it. So, yeah, it's nice changing every round. It's easy to do that, you know. So you only have the ends, you know, the beginning and the end to sew in those ends. This is a 6mm. I'm using a 6mm tulip for this one. Yeah, 6mm, Miss Billy. Because, you know, I don't care what the band calls for. I use what I'm comfortable with. I usually go up from the band, so I don't even know what they call for. Let's see. Let's see. This says it's a 4-weight. It says to use a 5.5 on the ombre, which, you know, you could get away with this one because this is a thin 4-weight, but not the Premier. This one's a little bit thicker. This says to use a 5mm. I would never use a 5mm with this. You would have no drape. It would be really tight. So I normally use a 6mm hook with 4-weight yarn. That's my comfort zone. So with my tension and, you know. So yeah, only 3 left. We're almost there, Colette. Whew. It's been crazy, but I'm glad. It makes me so happy to do this for the kids, you know. So, and Miss Billy has been having a hard time crocheting. Her arthritis is getting so bad in her hands. So she sent me a big, huge bag of yarn this week. Said, make pretty blankets with it. I could just about lift it. Look at this. So I'll show you what she sent me. If it doesn't fall all over the place. She sent me Lion Brand. They're all pound. They're all pound skeins. They're all 16-ounce skeins. This is Lion Brand Pound of Love. Pound of Love is a 4-weight, 16 ounces, 454 grams, 1,020 yards, 932 meters, 100% acrylic. This is colorway Claret. Love it. I love that deep dark burgundy. And she sent me 2 of them. This one doesn't have the ball band, but there's 2 the same. I think I have 1 more over there of the same color, so that'll be nice. I can make a solid. I like a solid blanket. Yeah, it's nice, huh? And then there's a bunch of these. Bunches of these. Again, Pound of Love. Same specs, different colorway. This is Straw. Colorway Straw. I'm looking at this and I'm already thinking Tree of Life. Another Tree of Life, because I think it would look nice in that color. Or something classic, all one color. So she sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 of those. So plenty to do a big blanket. I like doing a solid color blanket. And I like doing classic stitches. So maybe an alpine stitch or Something classic. Yeah. Are you going to keep going after the 100? I'm going to keep going, Jan. Yeah, I'll keep going. I just won't go at the rate I'm going for Boggy because there's other things I want to do. I have a blanket I've been designing for a while now that I put aside. Excuse me. So I want to get that done. Yeah, basket weave will look good in that one. Yeah, I'll find a classic stitch because I like to do a classic stitch in a solid color, and to have enough is great. So that's always nice. I enjoy that. And then she sent me a Karen 1 pound. Karen 1 pound is obviously 16 ounces, 812 yards, 453.6 grams, 742 meters. This is colorway Black Plum. Pretty color. It's showing darker than it is. So that one's really pretty. I like that a lot. Black Plum. And then she sent me another Pound of Love in terracotta. I didn't take it out of the plastic. Yeah, it's open on that side so you can see it. I think this is, terracotta. That one's really pretty too. That might look nice with that burgundy. Let's see. I don't know. My color, my designer brain's going off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I don't know what they'll be yet, but they'll be something. She knows I'll use them. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. You know. Yeah. So, yeah, but I've been working on a design for a while. Jaxie and I had done a shawl a while back called Hugs Are Free. And we collaborated on the design. We both made the shawl, and I wrote up the pattern, but I'm turning it into a blanket from the center. So it's been a lot of time to put into that one. That one won't be a free one for Boggy because that's going to be a little more intricate. Yeah, it looks nice with the burgundy. Yeah, we'll see. But I love having the big ones all the same color because I like to do a classic blanket, in the same color. I think it looks more like an heirloom piece that way. I like that. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll change my number to 97, and that'll leave me 3 more to get done, and we can move on. I will still work on Boggy blankets. Oh, good. I'm glad, Colette. Yeah, I've been playing with the camera and the lighting and trying to get it all right. So seems like StreamYard's been the best to me. Like I said before, I'd much rather go live on YouTube because the chat is right there. It's live. There's no delay. But StreamYard's been clearer for me, so I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. Hi, Sean. How are you? Does anyone have any questions? Tell me what you're working on. I want to know all the things. Anyone else working on Boggy blankets or anything like that? I'm looking back in the chat to see if there's any questions I missed. It's hard to read it when you're talking, showing things. Oh, vey. Yep. Hi, Sassy Mary. How are you, honey? Do you ever use bougie yarn for? Yeah, I use nicer yarn for wearables. Yeah, I made this. I usually make sweaters out of either superwash or mercerized cotton. Yeah, working on a shawl. MDL's Irish blanket, 2 sweaters for Christmas. That's nice. Yeah, you're making that bass. That is so cool. I saw a picture of that. Start another Nana June. Nice. Shawl for a friend. Erica's working on Nova Crest. I got to start that one. I don't think I want to make it Boggy size, though. I think I want to just make it. I'll wait till I'm done with Boggy and do the Nova Crest. I like that one. Throwing ripples in the creek. Using scraps. Oh, my God, yeah. I use scraps all the time. You're working on a baby deer. That must be cute. Yeah, I have so many scraps in my ball sacks over there. It's crazy. I got to get luck of the draw going. I got everything. My luck of the draw ball sacks are on the wall, so I got to get those going. This will be the first week. On Thursday, I'll put up the first Luck of the Draw 13 boulders on the waterfall. Yeah, okay, Colette. It's enough of that. It's become a joke now. Tracy's doing a granny square blanket. Sean is doing her first Christmas blanket, huge, king size, doing rectangles. Set looking. Oh, cool! I did a brick blanket years ago. That was fun. You want to make bloomies next? Yeah, good. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, Penny. Let me know what you think of the pattern. Yeah. I know everybody thinks it's funny now. Come on Thursday. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I'll have all these done by then. I have 3 more. Like I say, 3 more to go after this one. This will be 97, and then 2 more after that. So I should be done by Thursday. Need to pick your colors for Luck of the Draw. You finished 12? Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope everyone enjoys Luck of the Draw. It's fun. Just a way to choose colors. It's not, you can make any project you want. Right. So that'll be, because those 3 will be boggy blankets also. So they'll go away for next year. That's all. No big deal. Because that will end Christmas. We figured it out. Yeah, for 10 weeks it'll end on Christmas Day. So knitting the asymmetrical shawl from Aberdeen's. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. I think I'd have a hard time with that, mixing all those colors together. Yeah. I want to learn the alpine stitch. Where do you suggest I find it? There's tutorials on YouTube. Just type in alpine stitch. I don't know if Juan has done a tutorial yet for that one. I would check his Stitch Academy first. If not, just type it in on YouTube. I have my 2 blanket colors picked and the designated totes ready to go. All right, Fran, right on. I'm gonna try Luck of the Draw. Oh, good. I'm glad, honey. I hope you enjoy it. All right, sweetheart. Take care, Penny. Have a good day. Valerie, Luck of the Draw 13 of my first. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Until London. Yeah, go to Juan's. He's been putting up Stitch Academy. He's been doing a lot of stitches. So maybe you'll find something, that sparks your interest. Hi, Nana Cat. How are you, Kathleen? Yeah. Leia, hi. So, still watching. What game are you watching? Kathleen, what game is on? What am I missing? I love my sports. I do. Oh, my goodness. So, I've been busy. I'm trying to keep busy. Just finished a boggy, trying to decide what pattern with 5 Christmas color. Have you done Sweet Marshmallow Kiss, Rebecca? That's my favorite of the ones that I've written. I love Sweet Marshmallow Kiss. I've seen Nana's, I've seen Mama's, but I've never seen Nana Mama. Nana Mama Cat, yeah, that's our Kathleen. Have you tried Sweet Marshmallow Kiss, Rebecca? Gotta go. Oh, you take care, Scrimshaw. Thank you for being here. Just did that? Okay. How about, you done all the textured cabins? All the textured cabins or the ripples in the creek? Twisted cabins are. Hey, Michelle. Shush. Oh, my goodness. People just can't seem to get the names right. I don't understand. Dodgers, looks like it, Sky. Looks like Dodgers are going to repeat. I don't think I want to try Marshmallow Kiss. Yeah, try it, Tracy. Let me know what you think. Jaxie did the tutorial for that one. So, it's there. It's on her channel. Yeah, at least we made it to the playoffs. That was a good thing. I was happy with that. Would have been nice to go longer, but check it out. Check out the cabins. There's Juan did two of the tutorials for me. He did textured cabin throw and textured cabin squared. They're both great for boggy. They're both great for Luck of the Draw. So or ripples in the creek. Juan also did that tutorial for me. So grannies in the creek. You know what, you guys? We'll just combine all. Textured grannies in the creek kiss. We'll combine them all into one. All my patterns, we'll just lump them all into one. Oh, I know. I want to write a couple more for Boggy too. I'm not doing. I didn't write one for Luck of the Draw 13 because I'm going to use Niecy's. She told me this morning she's finishing up the tutorial today. Happy Hats is the name of it. So when she's done with the tutorial, she's going to send me the link and I'll be able to link it to Luck of the Draw videos. Thank you, Donna. I'm glad you like it. That's one of my favorites. It's just so unique, you know. Is the corner to corner workout? Yeah, Tracy. Yeah. In my opinion, corner to corners work up really fast. Yeah, you can get a corner to corner done really quick. Kiss your granny in the creek. There you go, Cherry. Throw them all in one. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Yeah, try it. Try it. But yeah, Sweet Marshmallow Kiss, I think is one of my favorites that I wrote for Boggy because it's so unique. You know, it's so squish. Textured marshmallow, throw in the creek. Yeah, there you go. Oh, God, you guys are killing me. Too much. Corner to corner, double crochet. Cluster is my go-to now. Right? It's just TV watching. It's so easy. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you, honey? It's just easy. Once you get going, it's so simple. Hi, Carol. Yeah. So. Yeah, so that's all I got to show today. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer what I can. I'm also can. You can use any yarn. Yep. You can use any yarn with Marshmallow Kiss. Just use a big enough hook. Yeah. Just use a big enough hook and you'll be all set. But yeah, any yarn is fine. It works with anything. Yeah. Yeah. Washing Granny's bloomers in the creek while eating textured marshmallows. Okay, Jerry. All right, you win the prize, okay? Oh my gosh. You guys are too much. Too much. You know, I come up with names. I sit here and I Google and I go to Etsy and go to Ravelry, make sure I'm not copying anyone, and then you guys get it all jumbled up anyway. So what's the point? I'm just going to start calling them blankets number 1, number 2, number 3. The heck with it. The heck with naming my designs. Copy. These granny clusters. Hey, yeah, you can do almost anything with a corner to corner. You use almost any stitch. I love you too. You know that, Erica. I know you're all just kidding around. It's fun. It's fun. I use double strand most of the times. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd double strand a 5-weight, a chunky yarn. That would be really thick. Taking Jaxie's foot. Yeah, thanks, Cherry. Yeah, Jaxie had things to do, so she was like, I had planned on coming on after her, and she's like, go on, take my time slot, because I'm not going on. I said, okay. Yeah, it's Lynette. Lynette's the one that started it all. With pebbles in the brook or whatever. She couldn't remember the name. That's why when I was naming Granny's Bloomers, I'm like, all right, you pick the name because that way maybe you'll remember it. I still won't remember it. So one of my subscribers picked that name. I thought that was perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They have fun with it now, Colette. It's fine. I don't care. You know I don't care. It's all in fun. Luck of the Draw starts this Thursday. Yeah, this will be week number 1. It'll be this Thursday. I was actually thinking about doing it live. Because I hopefully will be done with all these blankets and I can show them too and start Luck of the Draw at the same time. So I may do it live on Thursday. We'll see. Hi, Donna. How are you, honey? Thanks for coming in. So I may go on live on Thursday. Watch the community page. I'll let you know. I'll put up a post. But yeah, anything for giggles. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Too much. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'll get the next 3. It'll be this one and 2 more. And then it'll be my 100. And then yeah, Boulders in the Brook. Oh gosh. Oh, I know, Jerry. I know. I know. I don't get offended. I think it's great. It's great. You know, when they're talking about me, they're not talking about someone else. So that's a good thing. I don't care. It don't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. You got 4 whips going around. That's my only whip. This is my only whip right now until I start looking at the draw. Then I'll have those 3 going. But that, I don't really count those as whips because that's just a few rows every week. So, but yeah. Yeah. Jaxie! There's my Wonder Twin. Stop that. Good job. 1372. Ugh, that's the one that drives me nuts. You have 7 whips? Yeah, no, I can't. I used to have bags hanging all over the place. All kinds of whip. And I got over it. I couldn't keep up. So now I start one. I get done. That's it. Then I move on. Except the luck of the draw, because that's ongoing. It's a make along, so you can't really get those done right away. So, oh my God, now you got Sandra doing it. No, don't listen to either one of them. My moderators, right? Yeah, don't listen to either one of them. Right, Fran? Oh, there's plenty of patterns out there. You don't have to use one of mine. I did just suggestions, So. Like I said, I'm going to do Nisi's for one of my luck of the draws, the new one that she did. Happy Hats, it's called. And I'm going to do Jaxie's Stitch-tastic, whatever the heck she's calling it. Spike-tastic Granny, I know what you're calling it. I'll do that for one, and I haven't decided on the third yet. So, yeah, I know. Spike-tastic Granny. I know. She got to tastic everything. Or jacks everything up. Uh-huh. So I'll do that for my second project. I haven't decided on the third project yet. I was actually thinking about doing a full-size blanket instead of Boggy for the third one, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided. It may hit me when I pick up the yarn, and then I'll decide what to do. It depends on your attention. No, wait, what did Cully ask? Oh, I missed the question. I missed the question. Yeah, there you go. It'll be an easy one too, because she's doing 2 rows of each, 2 rounds of each. So, yeah, that'll work out good. There you go, Fran. You're all set. I know she's supposed to be doing the tutorial. I don't know if it'll be up. I think she said she'd put it up Thursday after Luck of the Draw, or at the same time as Luck of the Draw. So you'll be able to go over there and watch it. Yeah. So that's cool. I missed a question. Nana Cat answered it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch the chat. Oh, gosh. Let me go over here and see. Right, you can do almost any pattern in any size. Yeah, and it just, you change your hook size, and that's all. That's all. I mean, try it. That's all you need to do is try it. Try it. Do a few rows and see how it looks. You can always rip it out. It's not, fused together. That's what's easy about crochet. You can rip it out. Yeah. How many skeins for Boggy corner to corner? Yeah, it depends on the yarn. If you're using a 4-weight, I would say probably around 1,500 yards for a 4. That would be my guess for a corner to corner. If you use 4-weight and a 6mm hook, it would take probably about 1,500 yards. Would be my guess. Hi, Julia. How are you, honey? Oh, you're never late. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that would be my guess. Because I'm looking at the Pound of Love, and this is just over 1,000 yards. It would probably take 1.5 of these, would be my guess, to do a corner to corner for Boggy. Yeah. But, it depends again on your hook size and your tension. And for my hook, like I say, I would use a 6mm with that and with my tension. Hi, Eleanor. How are you, honey? How many colors do we choose for the project? Rachel, for luck of the draw, it's 5 colors plus a main color. So, my main color is usually white or a cream or a light gray, something that's basic that'll go with anything. And then 5 colors. And what I do is put you number your colors 1 through 5. And I have my red Solo cup over there with the numbers in it. And I pick a different number every week. And that's the number that whatever number you assign to that color is the color you use that week. So if I pick number 3 and your number 3 happens to be blue, you use blue that week. So, yeah, but I'll explain it all on the first video. Yeah, which will be up Thursday. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do it live. I haven't decided. That would be something new to do a live luck of the draw kickoff. We'll see. I may do that. It won't be at 7 a.m. if I do live, though. But using 8 for most things. Yeah. Yeah, you got to use what you're comfortable with. Use whatever hook size you're comfortable with. For me, my hands are really small, so if I use a big hook, I have a hard time. So my favorite size hook is a 6 millimeter. Oh, I hope you can, honey. You can always get caught up. The videos will be there. I always have playlists on my channel. All the luck of the draws are there. So you can always go back and get the numbers and get caught up. It's not a big deal. Lana got her luck of the draw colors picked out and pattern decided. Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, live would be fun, huh, Rachel? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. No promises. I never know what's going on from day to day, but I'll try. I think that would be cool to just do the first one live, but it won't be, like I say, it won't be at 7 a.m. Normally, my luck of the draw videos go up at 7 a.m. Pacific every Thursday. So I won't do a live at... Thank you, Julia. I'm glad you like them. I won't do a live at 7 a.m. That's too early for me. So, yeah, right? Ask Jaxie what the first number is going to be. She picked the last 3 right in a row. Bam, bam, bam. 3 weeks in a row, she picked the numbers. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. I had goosebumps the 3rd time. I was like, oh, my God. It was nuts. Oh, that'll be nice, Ruth. That'll look really good. Neon colors with black. Nope, she's picking 4. We'll see. It's all up to the cup. It's all up to the red Solo cup. Well, Jaxie's got a new one coming out, and Ruth and Nisi's got a new one coming out that I'm going to use. It's called Happy Hearts. She's working on the tutorial now. She did. She called 4. Yeah, the cup is right here. So here's the cup. Talk to the cup. It's all up to the cup. The numbers are all in there on little pieces of paper. Not up to me. Oh, my God. Yeah, my Wonder Twin. She's something else. Is it 4 that? Yeah. Jax is a witch. Yeah, she's a Stitch Witch. She's a Stitch Witch. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. But like I said, I was thinking, we all heard the number from Jax. You don't need that. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you for joining as a member. That's so cool. Welcome. Welcome to the blankets. You claim that title? Yeah, Stitch Witch. She's my Stitch Witch, all right. So, yeah. Okay, anybody got any other questions or in comments? Anything you want to say? If I'm all set, I can head out. Get back to work. Get back to work. Get to the 100. Get to the 100 mark. I'm glad. Thank you all for coming. Yeah. Look at the draw. Yeah, this Thursday, Nisi, it starts. This Thursday. Is that the 23rd? I got to look at the calendar because, 23rd. Will be week 1 for Luck of the Draw 13. Yep. Jaxie still need that info from last night. Brian's asking you something. Did you have happy? Yeah, I showed it already, Sandra. This big huge bag from Miss Billy. Yeah, I already showed it. Yeah, all my 1 pounds. sweet mushroom. Yeah, I showed it on Monday, Erica. It's already in a bag ready to go to Nancy. Yep. The last live I did. I think it was Monday that I did the last live. Yeah. Mama Swift, where did you find those big gray shipping bags? I got them off Amazon, honey. You know what? I'll put the link in the chat for them, the ones that I get. They're 24 by 24. And they hold 4 to 5 blankets, depending on the size. So. All right, I'll put the link. I'll put the link here. That way you can just click on it if you want. There you go. Those are my shipping bags that I get. They're 24 by 24, and they hold 4 to 5 blankets, depending on the size of the blanket. Like this one is, this one is thin. So I may get 5. The pattern available. Which pattern, sweetheart? For Rose of Kisses? Yeah, it's on Jaxie's website. Or you can email me. Hi, Diane. Yeah, either email me, mamaswift3@gmail.com. It's on the screen. Or you can go to creationsbyjax.com. All my free patterns are there. So you can get them all. Did I remember that if it's over 14 inches? You know what? It's over 10 pounds. That's the big thing. But I'll put, like I do, I take those bags and they're 24 inches by 24 inches. And I fit as many as I can in it and I close it as tight as I can. Then I take packing tape and I go nuts with the packing tape. And I wrap and kind of suck it all in. So it ends up kind of like a cube. So it doesn't end up, most of them, mine mostly end up 16 to 17 inches by like 13 to 15 inches. That's been my average. So if you try to stay, even at 17, you're okay. Even at 17 inches, because a lot of mine have been 7, depending on the size of the blankets that are inside. You figure you take these 4, right? Let me fold this one up. You take these 4. All right, I got 4 right here that are done, right? I mean, it's pretty high. You take those 4, but I put them in a bag and then I pull the top down and get it as tight as I can. And then I take packing tape and I wrap from around the top both ways, then the sides both ways. And it kind of makes it more like a cube. So it's not 20, though they don't end up 24 inches by 24 inches. That's just the size bags I get so I can kind of play with them, You smush them and sit on them, do whatever you can to get it as small as you can. It's not going to change the weight, obviously, but it will change the size of the package. So I've been averaging anywhere from $15 to $20 per package that I've been sending to Nancy. I think I've sent 19, almost 20 packages, something like that to Nancy, 21. I don't know. I've lost count so far. And they've been averaging, on Pirate Ship. I use Pirate Ship. Big difference. So I've been averaging anywhere from, usually around $17, $18 per bag that I send. So that's from Southern California all the way to Florida. So yeah, I was thinking about you yesterday when I put 22 weeks back to send the bill. Right? Yeah, yarn squishes. So it's soft and it squishes. And, when you make something with texture, it's going to have a lot of air in it, but it seems to take up room in the bag. So once you get it in there, you can, yeah. You're able to body slam a shipping. You can sit on it, squish it, get as much air out as you can, and just keep wrapping. And yeah, that way you're making it as small as you can. So, right? Yeah, it should be with Pirate Ship, Nana. Kathleen, Jesus. Yeah. The last box I just sent cost me $54. Oh my God. Where did you send it from, Tracy? Are you in the US? See, last year I didn't use Pirate Ship. And I only sent a dozen blankets last year, and it cost me just shy of $150. So I'm glad I used Pirate Ship this year because it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, you should be fine, Kathleen. Arizona to Indiana, and it cost you, how big was it? Oh my God. Did you use regular post office or pirate ship? Tracy? Because I didn't know, I mean, I had heard of pirate ship last year, but I had never used it before. And man, it made a huge difference. Huge difference. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah, there you go. Whatever it takes, Denise. I mean, yeah, get it as small as you can. Yep. But I go through just as much packing tape as I do. Yeah, that's why. That's why, honey. Because like I said, last year I sent 3 bags with 4 blankets each in them, and they were over $40 a piece. And that is no way. I'm paying half of that this year. Thanks to pirate ship. So yeah, it makes a big difference. Oh, you should see me while I'm packing these things up. It's crazy, Donna, but I don't care. Wow, Sally. Do you have to print labels immediately from No. Nope. You don't have to print them immediately. What I did this year before I started, I bought a small label printer off of Amazon. I think it was like $30 or so. It has paid for itself. It was so worth it. The very first time I shipped anything, it paid for itself. So I don't have a regular printer. I just have, shipping bags are cheaper than boxes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Right. And this was, how many pounds? 8 pounds, Miss Billy? I mean, that's, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, it was worth it. It's not big. It's just small. It just sits there, and you put the labels through, and I think I paid $10 for, I don't know how many labels they came in a box, bunch of labels. And it depends, whatever's cheaper, Jan. You got options. You have FedEx, you have United States Post Office, or you have UPS. So you can look at the rates. They show you all the different rates, and you can choose the least expensive one. Can I put the link for the label maker? Yeah, let me see if I can find any. And you can choose before you buy the label. You can choose which one you want. And that way, let's see if I can find the one that I actually purchased. I know I got it on special. Yep, I think this is mine. It's on special right now for $35. So regular $59. There you go. Yeah, and it works great. So when you go to checkout on Pirate Ship, you can choose whether you want the UPS, FedEx, or Post Office. If you choose Post Office, it's usually a little bit more expensive than UPS, but they will pick up right at your door for free. You just schedule a pickup. So if I have like 9 or 10 packages to send out, I just put them all out there and I schedule a pickup. They come pick them up the next day. With UPS, you have to pay for a pickup, but sometimes it's worth it in the long run because their rates are a little lower. So if you're sending, again, last time I used UPS, I sent 9 packages to Nancy and 1 to Jaxie. So that was 10 packages. So if you average it out, it cost me $6 for a pickup. And they picked them up that day by 6 o'clock that evening. And it was only an extra $6 to have them pick up. And that way it ended up cheaper than using the post office because it was like $3, $4 or so less per package by going UPS. So in the long run, it was worth paying the $6 to have them pick them up. If you don't mind bringing them, you can bring them to a UPS drop-off place. So you can, once you've got your labels on, it's already paid for. It's done. So if you choose Post Office or FedEx or UPS, whichever one you choose, you can also bring them to the post office. Or, if you have a UPS drop-off place near you, you can bring them there and they'll just take them. They're already done. You just drop them off and then the UPS person will pick them up from there. So you don't have to have them pick them up at your door if you don't want to. It just makes it convenient for me. I don't have to run all these packages through, Wow. Yeah, it's it can be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's more economical that way, because UPS, like I say, was, I think, $4 to $5 less per package. So to pay the $6 to have them come get them was great. I didn't have to worry about going anywhere. I just put them all outside the door and they picked them all up. So yeah, it worked out good. So, but yeah, that's the printer I use. It's just a small, it's small, and it, like I say, it paid for itself. I was glad I bought it. But if you have a regular printer, you don't need a label printer. You can just print it on regular paper too, your labels. That's not a big deal. And just tape it right to the package. And, you can just cover it with packing tape. That way, if it gets wet, it'll be all right. If you have the pickup scheduled for the next day, you have the same day, it costs more. Yeah, see, they didn't give me UPS didn't give me an option. They just said $6 and they would pick it up that day. So I did. But yeah. I try to keep the packages reasonably sized for Nancy. She got a box this week that was 50 pounds and she had a really hard time. Her back's been bothering her. So just try to, be mindful of that. It would be appreciated. And it won't cost you any more to send 2 smaller packages than 1 big one. It comes out in the wash, so yeah, try to be mindful of that. She's alone and, trying to do all this by herself. So try to be thoughtful about it. I know I could fill one of these big, huge Premier boxes, but I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you can just use printer paper. You don't need the thermal paper. Yep. I know a lot of people that just use their regular printer, black and white ink, and just print it on whatever size paper you have, and you can either cut it out or fold it and stick it on your package and you're done. I just bought the label printer because I figured it would be worth it in the long run for me, because I do send out a lot of packages. So it was worth it to me. Like I say, it paid for itself in no time. So yeah, but that's what I do. You get your black poly bags from the pack and ship. Really? Yeah, I just grabbed them off Amazon. I no sooner put them on my wish list and they were in. They were here. Somebody went and got them right away. So I haven't had to buy any, which was so nice. I had bought a pack of 50. I get a pack of 50 at a time. Because most of the things I send out are blankets. So I always need a big bag, and if they're too big, it's not a big deal because you can just fold it over, and then tape it up. So too big is always better than too small, I do have different size shipping bags, but normally I use the big ones. It's just, yeah. So yeah, that setting for thermal paper is too cropped for regular paper. Yeah, you can change the size of labels on Pirate Ship. Because you're choosing what printer to use when you go to print your label. You choose what printer you want to use. So, yeah, you can change the size and everything. All those settings are there. But yeah, so it worked out great. So thank God, I found that and was able to do that this year because it saved a lot, I've had a lot of shipping blessings come in and I am so grateful because I wouldn't have been able to do it without it. So I really appreciate everyone's help. A lot of people couldn't, if you live out of the country or they couldn't, some people just can't crochet their eyesight or their hands or for whatever reason, and they want to help. So there'll be shipping angels, and that's always helpful because it all comes out in the wash. It's all for the kids, for the Granny Ripple. No, I don't have any tutorials, Tracy. There are tutorials out there for Granny Ripple, though. Yeah. I don't have any tutorials on my channel. For some reason, it defaulted to throw. Yeah, probably because of Pirate Ship. Yeah. Because that's what most people use, more than likely. Trish? But, all right. Any other questions? Anything else you want to know? Well, you got me. Now I'm going to get back to work and get the rest of these bagged up and get the rest of them done. Yeah, no problem. Anytime, any question. You'd like to know how my day was? My day so far has been okay. It's not even noon yet, but yeah, 1 in 5 was by the stores. Yeah, go Patriots. Yes, they're doing so good. Me too, Colette. We'll see. I'll be surprised too because I don't know what I'm gonna do for the last 3. Like I said, I started that one this morning, so I'll finish that one. But we'll see what the next ones will be, and we'll hit 100. And oh my God, that'll be so nice. I'll be so happy. It warms my heart. Warms my heart so much to be able to help the kids. Yeah. And I've had so much help from my subscribers because I have the best subscribers on YouTube. If you didn't know that, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm so close. All right. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. Thank you for inviting me into your home with all the choices you have on YouTube. That you can watch me means the world. Take care. Stay safe. I love you all.